Okay, guys. So let's start from a question. What is the easiest thing that I've done? The work that I'm doing, the work that I do, hustling 24/7 is the easiest thing that I've done. Do you know what is the most difficult thing that I've ever done? It is to believe that I will do it. You know what the main difference here is? You never know what is holding you down. There is something that is impacting you, and you are not even aware of it. You don't even know about it. The place where I live, you are not allowed to think outside of what everyone is thinking. There is this dominant culture that's holding your thoughts down. It will try to destroy your belief in yourself. I am sure a lot of you can relate to this culture. And then what you have to do is try to connect with your own self, try to take time for yourself for finding the real you, and try to find a way to escape this inner conversation. Between ages 0 to 10, we determine what's available to us and what's not available to us. And that turns out to be a very defining moment in our life. And we know that by this time that there are certain things we cannot do, certain places we cannot go. There are still many places around the world where there are boards that say that Jews are not allowed, Indians are not allowed, colored are not allowed. Now what happens is that we have to operate within the boundaries of this very dominant culture, the society that has set these constraints for you. And it always seems like a challenge to see anything beyond that. And I know a lot of you will agree with me on this. Even after the laws have changed now, it is still very difficult for a lot of us to get out of these constraints, because that is so fed into our brain by the society. It has become such a part of you, you unconsciously feed into the parameters which have been created by the society. Now take for an example, you are driving on a road and you find that turn that you take daily. Okay, on a daily basis you take that turn, but then what not take that today. You have different plans today, you have to go somewhere else, but still you make that turn unconsciously, because it is so much fitted into your mind that you have to take this turn. Because so many people I know, and I know a lot of people amongst you that are watching this video, who are listening to this, they are not making a conscious, deliberate, determined effort to think outside of what life has thrown at them, outside of what the society has thrown at them. They just don't want to do it. They end up doing the same thing 7 days a week, 365 days a year, and still keep doing it. Einstein once stated that thinking that has brought me this far has created some problems that this thinking cannot solve. Develop some new relationships, new studies, new goals, and new targets beyond your comfort zone that can help you to live out of your imagination and not based on your history. Walt Disney once stated that imagination is the preview. Oh, okay, listen to this very carefully. Imagination is the preview of what's to come. And we all know, okay, I will repeat. Imagination is the preview of what's to come. And we all know what this imagination has done to this world. You ask me, how do I do all of this? Okay, you have to expose yourself to something that gives you a different vision of yourself. And along with that, I have stated it like 1,000 times on my Instagram page, in my videos. Okay, if you are not following my Instagram page, please go and follow. Okay, I have stated it like 1,000 times on my Instagram page, in my videos. Look out for the people you are with. Surround yourself with people that will help you grow, not with the people that will pull you down. I will tell you one of my own incident. This was back when I was in high school. There was this new teacher in school, and she asked who themselves think that they are the smartest person or the most clever person in this class. Being the confident self that I am, I stood up from my bench, and as I did it, the other students in the class started laughing at me and calling out that this guy is a new admission, how does he think that he's the smartest and all. So I really felt a little bit sad, and I sat down on my bench. Then the teacher came from behind the desk and pointed at me. "Don't you sit down, believe in yourself," she said. Others' opinions of you doesn't have to be your reality. I repeat, others' opinion of you does not have to become your reality. Okay, another teacher of mine also taught me 3 things. It was actually a teacher from my degree college. He told me that if you want to become successful, dear young man, you have to remember 3 things in life. Number 1, you have got to change your mindset. Listen to this very carefully. You have got to change your mindset. You don't get what you want, you get what you are. Do you understand? You don't get what you want, you get what you are. Number 2, practice being with only the people that will help you grow, people that nurture your talent, your vision, and not the other way around. So I did exactly that. I left all of my drinking, smoking friends and actually joined with the people who wanted to grow, who had some vision in their mind. It helps a lot, believe me. And number 3, develop communication skills, because he said once you open your mouth, you tell the world who you are. He said that these are the 3 most important things you need to work on. These things will help you get out of the place you live in now. They will help you to get the liberty you want in life, to be who you want to be, to give your parents the life you want to give them, to get what you want. Because I can see it in your eyes. I can see that you want to achieve everything in life. I know you will do it if you do these 3 things. Every morning I get up, the first thing that comes into my mind is that what is it that I can do to touch and impact somebody's life today? What is it? What does that look like? Sidney Poitier wrote in a book named The Measure of a Man, and he said, when you go for a walk, okay, listen to this very carefully, and he said that when you go for a walk with someone, something happens without being spoken, he said. He said, either you adjust to their pace or they adjust to your pace. Whose pace have you adjusted to? And so, there are things that we pick up and we think that they are our choices. But they are the choices that we are programmed by life, or the people we are with, the society we are in. That are not our thoughts. Every single day we are hit with over 6,000 advertising hits and a lot more through Facebook, Instagram, television, YouTube banners, through our communities and a lot of more things. The internet is so vast. And all of these things are impacting us every day of our life. And so if you have a program for your mind, if you don't have a program for your mind, you will be doing things that get programmed by life, by the society into your mind. You will start doing things that you never knew you would do, that they meant something to you. But through advertising, through the various things you see, through the marketing techniques that these people use, you start to believe as if it is your own thought. You begin to have a thirst for a thought that is not even your own. So the final thing that I will say to you today is that start taking control of your own life. Do not fall prey to the boundaries of the society. Always focus on what you want to be. Not because someone else wants it, but because you yourself want to do it. Because believe in your own self, and most important, be the best version of yourself. Okay, so we'll end up this video with the same thing that we use. Okay. If you like this video, please leave a like and thumbs up. And comment down what you think about this video. Share this video as much as you can so that a lot of people can understand that, how important this video is. And okay, if you are new to this channel, please subscribe and keep working, guys. Keep hustling. Don't stop. Do not stop. I repeat, don't stop. Keep going. Okay, bye.